I have never in my life once ever listened to a Suicideboys album, or I don't think a Suicideboys song. So this is legit my first listen ever for Suicideboys. I'm looking forward to hearing them. I have no idea what to expect. Long-term effects of suffering, that is their brand new album, and I'm here to review it. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like this video, and comment below what's your favorite Suicideboys song.
That's the Steve, y'all.
So there's 13 tracks, no features. I mean, 33 minutes, that's a pretty good album length, so I'm excited to see what this is all about. It's crazy, you know, I actually just got done watching Suicide Squad, Suicideboys, Suicide Squad, you know what I'm saying? No? Okay. Ooh, that sample in the background is just, ooh. It gives like a whole nother vibe than what the melodics that they brought coming in did. It's very like, ooh, saddened. Like, you know, I can't even describe it more than just like a saddened, more like, it hits you hard. But then like the sample up there in the background it's a little bit more uppity, a little bit more, you know, higher tone. So it's cool to see how they kind of put both of them together. I ain't gonna lie, this is definitely a dark tone sounding song, but it's pretty good. I mean, it's giving me like a Kid Cudi type vibe with some of the vocal tones there. Definitely dark tone song, but I like it. I think the sample is good. I think the beat is great. I think the vocals on top of it just fits very good with it. The fact that the song title is very long. If self-destruction was an Olympic event, I'd be Tonya Harding. And for those of y'all that don't know who Tonya Harding is, and I did not know until I googled it, Tonya Harding is a American former figure skater, retired boxer, and a reality television personality. Shout out to her. How can you go from figure skating to boxing? You know what I'm saying? That's two different things, I feel like. Me personally, I can't do figure skating, and I took a couple of boxing classes in my heydays. But being that she can do both of that, it just tells you that she's pretty goated. Hey, I gotta give it to him, man. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. I like how there's two different flows. I like how there's two different voices. I like how it, you know, it just sounds mean. It sounds in your face. It sounds good. It sounds like, you know what I'm saying, you getting punched. It sounds like you freaking Tonya Harding figure skating around all these other dudes that's like, yo, what's good? I have no idea what I'm talking about, but it's actually not a bad song. I like the production. I like the voices. The second verse is giving me a lot of Eminem type feels with voice effects. I'm digging it, man. So far, my first listen to Suicideboys is actually pretty cool, man. Like, I dig their style. It's very unique, and I don't mind it. What is that? Is that like a guitar piano or a piano guitar? I have no idea, but I love that sound. It has a lot of echo effects on there as well, which makes it sound really full in the track. I think that the voices in this track is giving me a little bit more Brockhampton feels, and that's not a bad thing. But a better if is kind of toning down the hi-hats, because I just feel like there's just a lot going on. But that 808 that's going on and the progression there, I do love how that's flowing with throughout the track. It gives it that low end, that punch that you need, but it's not doing too much like the hi-hats are. I already know that this beat is gonna be fire from this sample, like. Ain't nobody fucking with me like they used to. Oh, this true. Ooh, it's crazy because like me, if I was rapping on this track, I would not even flow like this on top of the beat. The beat is phenomenal. The flow is phenomenal. It just works so well together. I like it. It's unique. It's tight. Like, I'm definitely gonna be vibing out to this on my playlist. This is definitely my favorite song on the album so far. Did you like a West Coast vibe slash freaking Isaiah Rashad type, you know what I'm saying, feel a little bit. I didn't even expect for the sample to be turned that way into what it was. I love the flow on this track, and this is definitely something that I added to my playlist. Hey, shout out to Bud Dower, man. You was a phenomenal producer, man. Hands down, a phenomenal producer. I gotta give it to you, man. You are really giving Suicideboys a very complete sound. And it's very unique as well. It's like that rock star slash Brockhampton slash, it's the Suicide's vibe. That's all you gotta say. It's a Suicideboys vibe. They created their own sound. It's unique to my ear for sure. That classic sample in the background. This dude came in like ASAP Ferg. Yeah, I love the classic sample, but when the first verse came in, it kind of completely threw me off. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more chiller track, which is something that I really do prefer on this track, but it's not a bad track. I still think that the track still found a way to come together towards the end. Hey, they are tight, man. This song is definitely raw. It's like, why didn't I hear Suicideboys before this day? I've been asleep. I should have been listening to Suicideboys a long time ago. Man, that first verse crazy. Oh. What? Just give me a second. Just give me a second. I was not ready for this much fire in a track, in an album. I was just not ready for this. This is hype. The beat is phenomenal. They have two different vibes, and it's crazy. Like, their voice and their performance has just completely changed throughout the tracks throughout this album, which is great, man. Like, you got the little Kid Cudi vibes, you got the Isaiah Rashad vibes. Now you just have, you got ASAP Ferg vibes. Oh man, they just have so much different styles to them, and I really dig it. I don't know about this one. The voices just clash a lot with the synthetic sound and background, which is very annoying to my ear. This is probably one of my least favorite songs out of all of them. I really love how they use that short, to the point flow that they have there, man. It works very well with them. I ain't gonna lie, man. I am very impressed with Suicideboys. Never heard them before today, and I'm very disappointed in myself that this is my first time listening to them. I think they are a very solid. I think they are a very solid group, and they have a lot of diversity in their music and their style. I think Bud, for the production on each of these tracks, very phenomenal. I think that he did very good. There were some songs where it clashed a little bit with their voice and their delivery and some of the effects that's on their voice, but at the same time, I think overall the beats were phenomenal and very unique. I think the samples were also very great. I do wish there was a little bit more live instrumentation that was included on some of these beats. For example, Lighting the Flames of My Own Personal Hell. I think that could have definitely, it could have stayed a little bit more mellow, add some more instrumentation, a little bit more guitars and pianos and things of that nature. But that wasn't the vibe they was going for. I think that they are a phenomenal group, and they definitely deserve the respect that they are receiving. I would definitely come back to this album. This is a good album to me. I give it a 7 out of 10. Let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Is it good? Is it bad? Let me know. Oh, and let me know what I should listen to next. Until then, hit that subscribe button, join the family, like this video, and remember, your only limitations are those in your own mind. Stevie TV out.
Mr. Steve, y'all.